Hello and welcome everybody to week number. Um, I'm doing this postcard. I still forgot what week it is. I think it's week 5 or 4 of the UPA. It might be, yes. I'm gonna open my Chrome right now. Hope it doesn't open. Anyway, yeah, this is UPA against Gold. I recorded this match, completely motivated about everything I said and did and done, but I forgot to unmute my microphone, which is amazing. Um, This is just a total Lukas thing to do. I do agree, and I do know that. But it was week 4 yet. Yeah, still, here we are with a battle. I'm gonna post commentate it. I do not remember everything I did in this match or try to do, but I remember a good portion of it. And with that being said, let's get started. As you can see, the team we brought are the Entei, the Quagsire, the fucking Cordilli, the A13, the Buzzwole, Darkseid, the Spectre, and Mew. Like the typical team we normally always like to round bring. His team is the Creogonal, the Saora, the Fisher, Dracowish, the Corviknight, the Gigalef, and the Sarut. It's okay for us in the matchup. We have a really good thing to play with in Buzzwole here, since it like always does something, in my opinion. And yeah, we're just gonna go right up, start it up, and let's go. Mm. It's a more of an defensive team, as you can see, with Spectre to potentially clean up late game, which was the plan. And I don't know what kind of Mew this is. I think it's a Cosmic Power Mew set, but we will watch and learn together. And yeah, it's like, I think I need to do some live editing on my webcam, because I do not completely like the way it looks. But this looks, I think, better. Yeah, it looks more like the old one. Yeah, new webcam. To the BBL people watching this, we had a voice call for the last speed tournament, and I accidentally ripped my head, the webcam apart. And yeah, that's funny, but yeah. We lead off Entei versus Aura. Was kind of expected the situation. I can pressure him here. He needs to be afraid of me being scarfed. I'm happy to reboot. He doesn't know that just yet, so we're just gonna stay in and click Sacred Fire. Hoping for a burn, because that's like kind of the win con we want to go around with. Burning things, setting up on shit, and having fun. And he brings in the Gigalith, which is not that great for us, but we see Sandscream, so the Drake is probably going to be Sand Rush. All that stuff you already know and already hate. We sacrifice him here, hoping for the 50% burn, which we do not end up getting, which is kind of fortunate, but hey. That's a game we gotta play. It's not the first time that we haven't gotten anything. It's not the last time we haven't gotten anything. But yeah. We're going right on to Quagsire. See what this thing wants to do. Probably just get up rocks or attack me with a rock type move probably. There's also opinion of him doubling out into like Corviknight, predicting me to do that. He just toxics me, which is kind of fortunate because I hate being toxic on my Quagsire, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and in this case it is Quagsire getting toxic, huh? Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I can just get Scald. It's not too bad right now, because Quagsire doesn't have the best matchup anyway. It was more like here to stop the Draco Wish, do something shit with that, and yeah. We're just gonna get Skull, because nothing on this team really wants to switch into a Skull or get a chance to be burned. And this is like probably the best situation in the whole game, because we click Skull, and over the 50% burn from Sacred Fire, we do get the 30% chance of a burn from Scald, which is super cool in this matchup and in this situation especially, which you're gonna see in a second. But yeah, the Corviknight is now burned, which makes it kind of less of a problem for me to deal with, because Corviknight is always a super bulky thing and it's always a problem to deal with, like it could pressure stall you, but this one is mirror armor if I remember correctly. I don't think I saw pressure, but okay, I tried going into Mew. I think he taunts me here, which makes my Mew kinda useless. Was it a situation or did he just U-turn? He just U-turns, yeah. Okay. That's basically unexpected that either the Sarut comes in here or the Saora, if I remember that correctly. None of both is really great for me, but none of both is really bad for me, so we can deal with everything. Yes. I sadly do not remember much of this game. It's been a while since I played this, and yeah. I'm trying my best to do my best, guys. Yeah, here comes the root, monkey. In my mind, he just clicks U-turn here again, cause why would he want to stay in on the Mew? I'm just gonna go into the bus wall, which is my standard check to this thing. And this is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. U-turns here. Gets a good amount of damage onto my bus wall, which is like totally okay. But that's basically the situation where this bus wall starts shining, cause like what does he have? He has the Draco Wish, he has the Corviknight, he has the Gigalith, he has the Sarut, he has the Zeraora, and a Cryogonal. Nothing really wants to deal with this thing right now. So this thing is burnt, which kind of goes into my, let's say, favor, because it cannot really kill me. And I'ma just take that chance and go for a setup move here. Yeah, you're gonna bulk up and put him in a really bad spot. As you can see, like in a second, the Brave Bird will do absolutely bullshit to me. Since he's burned, I'm +1 and physically defensive. Bulking up the boss wall and letting the opponent suffer. Brave Bird comes out, does like around 25% damage if I remember correctly. Yeah. He takes more damage from Rocky Helmet, Recoil, Sandstorm. I take the Sandstorm because he's a Steel type, obviously. Oh, Lukas. Yeah. This thing was never really meant to break his team the way it did, but it's had a really good shot at doing so. He's probably just gonna roost a U-turn here, which is what I was thinking. And I think I'm remembering this correct. Future me, past me looks like you had a plan with doing that. Seeing the comparison of my face cams next to each other is so weird, let me tell you guys. So you have on my screen, my face cam is around on my OBS recording, and then I'm having the replay of this whole match on the other side of my screen. You see my face cam, it's like super weird, because I look completely different in the one shot than in the other shot, because I still hadn't made my beard then, I had really messed up hair. I think it was like either midnight, really late, or really early when I recorded the match originally. But yeah. Bustle is going to continue setting up here, and having a great experience in this whole scenario. He U-turns here probably? Yeah, he U-turns. Because he needs to get this thing toxic somehow. Which is his only way of breaking it at that point. It is at +2. It is going to hurt something. And whether it's gonna have me by just failing me or my opponent, I'm good with both, and we're just gonna see what it actually is. Ah, okay, yeah, that was display. He goes into the Cryogonal and some subs here, which is a good situation for me. I'm gonna try and punch this thing, because he doesn't really have switch-ins to this. He can toxic me here, which is kind of unfortunate, but I guess I take it, because it's not too bad of a play for me. I mean, I take resist damage, but I always click Drain Punch, so I get always some recovery back and be able to fight a bit longer than I would want to do otherwise. So I need to kind of adjust the scrub cap. I think this looks really good. Yep, we're gonna get another defense boost. We are +3 defense, +2 attack. So he doesn't really have something that wants to take me on right here. If he has a special aura, he will go into it now. Because I mean, nothing physical wants to break this thing right now. So I think special Pokemon is the only way of breaking it. At least in my mind. And with that coming in, I was kinda sure he was special. But I didn't really care. I do my plays, as you know, pretty fast. I'm not gonna lose much time on them. So I'm just click Drain Punch again, because if I kill this thing, it would be a great position for me. But no, we're just gonna Drain Punch here, get heavy damage on something off. I think it was the Covenant coming in here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is the Covenant. Yeah, Clockwork, this gets two-shotted at that range. Yes, here comes the Drain Punch. Does a good amount of damage to it. And we're going back to full, nearly. Next situation we have is we're probably just gonna go for another Drain Punch. Get more, get another kill, get another defense boost, get more health back. You know the deal most of these times. We basically draining away Buzzwole's health in order to achieve a greater goal. Like he was the ultimate sacrifice in this one, because he broke everything he could break. And I'm just sitting here and yeah, draining all those people. I just realized on my old layout, my webcam never was under the spike. It always was over this little spike of the Hellblaze Volcaronas sign. And it's bothering me now, but now it's correct. Yikes. I'm a professional content creator, please trust me. Here comes the Gigalith. This is just another free kill, basically. He gets more chip on me, yes, I agree, but... I mean, trading Buzzwole for 3 Pokemons like the ultimate goal I could have had. If he didn't Toxic me, I would have 6-0'd him with this thing. Yes, I know. But let's be real, this thing did more than it probably should have. He nearly claims another kill. If he would have killed this thing, it would be amazing, but I didn't have any attack investment into this thing, so even doing that much damage is pretty cool. He gets up his rocks, which is kind of unfortunate for me, but rocks are rocks. I probably have a way to get rid of them. Thinking about it, I probably don't, but you know what I mean. Snake is looking. Sorry. Did I brought a way to get rid of rocks? No, I don't think I brought a many bus. Nope, I don't. Yeah, we're just gonna try and punch this thing. Get another knockout. He can go into Sarah R now, kill me. Because this is gonna do around 80, no, like 50% I get from Toxic and Sand here. Yep. Yeah. And this is killing range for Sarah R, sadly. Happens. Yeah, he goes into Sarah. And that's about it. It's not recording anything, sadly. Otherwise, you would have had like a bit of sound. Let's see if it gets a bit. I don't know. Yeah, he kills the boss wall here. We can go right on to the anti. 1 second, yeah. One second, guys, be right back. I am sorry, I am back, and let's continue this. We're in the middle of doing gardening works, and I had to get this video out, so I'm good doing this right now. Yeah, he wall switches here. Realizes I'm not scarfed because I didn't take any boots damage, yeah, rock damage, because I am heavy duty boots. Because this was more like a defensive way to check a Togekiss if I remember correctly. Here comes Fishy Boy, and we're gonna go for the Sacrifice. Hoping we get a 50% burn, but we don't! As expected. Gotta release my go-to play here. I am super specially defense because of the Sandstorm. If he wants to drop like a Draco Meteor or something, or if he goes for a Super Fang, like, we can take everything at that point. Like, yeah. I had 2 Water Absorb mounts in this matchup, because he had a Draco Wish, and after all I had to do at least something against it. He cannot kill me here, unfortunate for him, because he is apparently not banded. I was afraid of banded, but... yeah, we're just gonna recover here. Going the old Lukas road, taking it down slowly, but surely. And sometimes you just need to take it slow. As it goes into the monkey. I was afraid of this thing having close combat, that's why I think I switched out here. Maybe I just click Sludge Bomb, that could also be a play. I'm not saying I didn't. I just recover again to see what he wants to do. That's also a play. Not sure what I clicked there. For jungle healing. Jungle healing is an interesting move. I mean, it does not give you too much of recovery, but it gives you these chance of removing status from your own. And this is like actually super cool. If it was 50% it would be probably busted. But 33% was something they could have done. It was a good amount of health, it's just like a regenerator, and then they could get rid of, you know, stuff. We're gonna Slash Bomb here, do some good amount of damage to him. Get the poison actually, because we actually got lucky for once. It's not about a 50% moves, guys. It's about the 30% moves. Those will always hit, trust me. But 50% move, they won't burn you. Never. Yeah. Probably, yeah, he takes trip. We gonna go hard out into anti, for whatever reason. There's a snake, that's retarded. And yeah, we're gonna go on anti as he goes for the jungle heal. There's some poisoning. We're gonna go for the third Sacred Fire of this game, hoping to get a burn on the Draco Wish as he U-turns. Does some more damage to me. And we are freely able to click it here. I don't think the Sarah would want to take this because they could just revenge kill it with like E-speed after taking that damage. But yeah, we're gonna go for Sacred Fire. We're gonna do like nothing, but we snagged a burn. Finally, only took 3 tries. So, you know, not too bad. Yeah. I'm debating what to do because I know he's gonna go for the Super Fang. There's no way he goes for first strand. And I stay in and I crunch him here. And I'm telling you, this thing's out of here. It is indeed Banded Adamant. From the way, yeah, he does not outspeed me. So this tells me he's Adamant because I spit grabbed Adamant. Not Jolly. If he were Jolly, he would have outspeed me, I think. And yeah, Entei is going to be able to take down the fish, but another crunch. We get a crit, which does not really matter the situation we're in, but I'm still sorry for that. He now needs to go into the Sarah Aura in order to try to beat me. He probably can kill me with a T-Bolt. That's like his best play, I think. And I'm just gonna go for an E-Speed here if I remember correctly what I wanted to do. Past Lukas is looking like he thinks about something. Yeah, he exactly does what I thought he would do. Click E-Speed here. Get more damage onto this thing. So he T-balls me here, revealing that he is indeed special. Crits me back, which I don't know if that mattered or not, but it doesn't really... It doesn't change the fact that I crit him before, so that's just fair that he crit me back. He goes... I go into Mew, which was like, okay, I'm just gonna end this game. I'm gonna grab the Saga and be out of here, but... you know, they're not always all things go as planned, so... I thought about, there's a lot I could do here. Watch old Lukas just click. How might all passing power here, cause he's that fucking sad again. And he taunts me, and I'm like, no, you didn't just do that. He was afraid of this, he was ready for it. So yeah, I'm gonna go for body press here. And this is like the most unfortunate turn of this match actually, which I'm still kind of sad about, because it did change a lot, I think. He goes right into the root, obviously, because that's his only play. And sadly, we, yeah, crit him here. He lives on 1. I think 2 body press would have done the same damage. I mean, 2 body press would have always knocked him out here. But it's still unfortunate, because he could hit me hard. He could try to storm me out. I am Cobra in the end, so he would have, if he went for the Dark Lariat anyway, I would have lived and would have been able to kill him regardless of what happens. But I think it was bad that it happened, because he would have at least put a bit more differential out of this, but yeah. You know what I mean. I don't think I saved the Mew here. I just let it die. Entity Thief is a Sarah still. Yeah. We're just gonna let this thing die here. I'm sorry, Mew, but you did your job. He T-balls me here. That's like the problem for me in the situation here. Like, he revealed 3 of his moves, being Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, and Taunt. I'm like, if I go into Spectre and he has knockoff, I have a problem. If I go into Quagsire and he has Grass Knot, I have a problem. So that was like the scenarios I'm gonna play to minus. So I took the middle ground play, went into Cradilly, and I think I geared ready. Hope, yeah, okay, I'm not an asshole. I'm click recover that to see what he has. Oh no, yeah, I shouldn't have clicked recover anyway. But apparently I sometimes think about things and sometimes they work. Woohoo. There's one specific scenario in where I could lose this. This thing goes for like a Thunderbolt, paralyzes me, I get fully paralyzed for a couple of rounds. And he has the Grass Knot on this thing, you know, all that shit. And then he would need to... If there are a lot of hacks involved, I could lose this. You know, it's unfortunate if that were to happen, but I'm not gonna say it happened. Maybe. Sarah's last stand. The final one. Here comes the T-Bolt. I'm ready to finish this game. But no. Look! Look! Isn't that amazing? The sheer amount of happiness I feel at that moment is... Let me tell you, that's amazing. We're gonna go for a Giga Train. Let me tell you what, guys. We do get fully paralyzed. No, just kidding. We're gonna Giga Train and finish the game off. Yeah, knockoff, so Quagsire was the freest play I had, but, you know, it happens. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this match. I hope the post commentary did not bother you too much, since it was my only way of actually providing some content with me speaking over it, because I'm a retard sometimes. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe maybe if you want to. I'm close to 100 subs and I would really appreciate it if I could actually hit it. That would be like a small dream come true. But yeah, with that being said, a good one. Catch you guys later.